day 3 of disorder and dysfunction among House Republicans divided within their own party over who should be their speaker. California Republican Kevin McCarthy, you see him there, has come up short again in his 10th House vote to become Speaker of the U.S. House. This has never happened in more than 100 years. Despite a series of concessions to help sway dissenters, McCarthy still has 20 Republican lawmakers voting against him. The California Republican needs 218 votes to secure the gavel. Tonight, the House seems no closer to electing that new speaker.
A stalemate that is also leading to more questions tonight on just what to expect from lawmakers once they are sworn in. WPTV News Channel 5's Matt Sesney joining us live tonight. He's following the very latest on what's happening in Washington, D.C. Matt?
Yeah, Shannon, the biggest question is how will this House of Representatives be able to govern once they get past this impasse? It's interesting because a number of prominent Florida congressmen played some key roles in the events today, but clearly there is no endgame to this, no clear solution. We still have no speaker and no solution to this problem.
At the direction of the Republican conference, I advance the name of Kevin McCarthy very proudly as the next Speaker of the House.
Congressman Brian Mast, Treasure Coast Republican, gave it his best shot. His speech started the 8th round of voting for Speaker.
I fear that we don't live up to what some of our friends and brothers and sisters in arms have very literally given their lives for. And I don't mind saying that on occasion that absolutely brings a tear to my eye.
Inspiring words, but they fell flat on the Republican division that has prevented the election of a Speaker. Florida's Matt Gaetz even voted for Donald Trump. Democrat Jared Moskowitz of South Florida tweeted from the House floor about a sneaker caucus and wrote with his current record, McCarthy will not make the playoffs.
It doesn't bode well for the future of the House.
FAU's political science professor Kevin Wagner says there appears no end to the failing votes until one side just gives up.
The question ultimately, though, I ponder is what was their end game in this, right? In other words, they have enough votes to block the speakership from going to Congressman McCarthy, at least right now. They do, but they clearly don't have enough votes to elevate one of their own. So at the end of the day, I haven't heard a real good rationalization of what the end game will be.
Yeah, and he says, what's it going to be like when they actually have to vote on some important legislation? How divided will this Congress be? One thing he says does seem clear to him right now. Democrats are not going to be eager to jump in and help out Republicans get through this mess. And it's really going to come down to, he says, one of the two sides blinking and giving up this fight. We're live in West Palm Beach. Matt Sesney, WPTV News Channel 5.